first shot that we can kind of cover here in an episode of Raincoat, where we just got the last gumshoe gap for Vivia. And we're just walking up here.
My heart's pounding just thinking about what might happen.
Wait, was that a zombie to my left? And is that a memory fragment just hanging out above a graveyard, not even hidden? I mean, I guess the other one wasn't hidden either. What the hell? What is... You probably can't see it too well. These three columns are making,
I can see it.
Okay.
I can see it.
They're making like a clay. Like a weird clay
It's dance powder. It's from One Piece. You know how they had fucking rain powder, or powder that they burn and it'd make artificial rain?
Yeah, I've heard of that, yeah.
And in the politics and it was just like illegal or something. Fucking... It's exactly what this is. This is just fucking Alabasta One Piece. Except somehow worse looking.
Yeah, this one has zombies.
A massive change.
Yeah, honestly, that's a pretty big downgrade.
And plus, it's not like zombies are just a gimmick. Unlike Holloway Island or whatever that one arc was. What was the one where they're on the Dracula Island? What's the island called?
The what?
You remember the island with the guy, the Dracula, fat-ass Dracula? What was his island called? His home.
Oh, Thriller Bark.
Thriller
that
Bark,
guy.
that's it. It's like, because
Yeah,
Thriller
that
Bark
one
had
sucks.
those creatures, and it's like, basically like, Frankenstein zombies.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
This looks like the public bath for the village.
Wait, now...
But reanimated,
just
technically.
realized the bamboo just loaded in. Because when we were walking up here,
Oh my god!
bamboo.
It did just load in! Holy shit! I looked away, I looked back, I'm like, holy shit! Fucking the entire screen's covered! What the hell happened?
Oh my god. How do I get it? It's right here.
I'd at least tell Kurumi about the note that we found, even if we don't tell her about the meat buns, you know?
Yeah, the note probably... Well, she's not a mystery detective, so it's not relevant to her.
She did say she wanted to be a detective, didn't she?
Yeah, but I mean, junior detectives don't get shit. Did you see how much shit we got? I mean, we did have god powers, but, you know, that was a very specific one.
Yeah, we got ourselves into shit. Honestly, just like Kurumi, to be honest. She's already in this right track to be a detective.
Whoa. What's that?
That's the homunculus, color that we saw in the factory down below.
What is that machine? It seems to be connected to the chimney outside.
Yes.
Whatever it is, it's a bit excessive.
How so? Like, how would you know something's excessive if you don't know the mechanics? Now, could you say it's obtuse? Yeah. Could you say it's big? Sure. But you couldn't say it's... What's the word you said? You couldn't say it's excessive if you don't know what's required.
Be part of the truth he mentioned?
Probably.
Master, there's a switch. What do you want to do?
Press it, obviously. What are you taking me for? Some kind of fool?
Imagine, oh my god, imagine we press it and all the homunculus start burning up like they're vampires. And then Kurumi starts burning up and it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Are you going to put...
Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to. Wrong button. That's my bad.
It stopped.
Yes, that was expected. And now alarms are going off.
And then
oh my god, you know what
you
know what this exactly reminds me of? You might you might have no clue what I'm referring to, but this reminds me of, oh my god, this old movie that followed this henchman. It's a world of evil scientists and henchmen, and the city.
Igor?
Yes, Igor! Oh my fucking god, you saved my ass there! Igor! This is exactly Igor! With, like, how the mayor got was like making it cloudy and
Cloudy or
thundery.
whatever.
Oh my god. You saved my ass there. I was like, I couldn't think what it was called because at first I was thinking Hunchback because that's his character.
The
Like,
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
yeah, and then I'm like, no, wrong guy.
Right.
Emergency has been declared. All
What?
residents, please seek shelter inside.
What?
I repeat, a state of emergency has been declared. All residents.
So is it exactly what I said?
Shelter
It's the
inside.
atmosphere of rain that gets the citizens to turn into fucking, like, to keep being homunculi or whatever?
That's yeah, I mean, maybe. Well, specifically what my idea was is that you needed a lot of water to make a human. Like, let's say you have a single cell, and
Like it's a
humans are
sponge and it like
Yes.
expands or whatever.
yes, exactly. Literally a plant, like you said beforehand. Like when I first brought
Yes,
it up.
it's either a plant or it's just like it's the atmosphere or something. Which is also like a fucking plant thing, weirdly.
Dude, how gorgeous of views is Makoto gonna have now? Like with
I
no
don't know, his view
clouds.
just got better.
Dude, how expensive
We're just
is
improving his real estate.
How expensive is this rent gonna be? Wait, wouldn't he be the landlord or something? I guess it depends if
I
he
mean-
owns the building. If he owns the building, he's fine. But we definitely up the rent for any other person living there.
The sky's clearing up.
Yeah,
So the stuff coming out of the chimney was
yeah.
Yeah.
rain clouds?
I would question why there are alarms going off. Why is this a big
Yeah.
alert?
Because it draws the
This
homunculi
machine's
into the
the
city.
device that creates rain clouds?
The
Honestly,
machine
kind of
creates
cool.
Artificial
I wish,
clouds.
like, that is such a cool invention. They could have just fucking sold this for like $1 quadrillion.
Unless if it's specifically for homunculi research, so then everyone would be confused, like, why? Well, actually, no, farmers.
Well,
would
to be
get
fair,
it.
no, I'm talking about like countries that are in severe droughts and whatnot. This would be fucking amazing.
It could be really. There's two things I'm thinking.
Toxic.
Either it takes so much power that you literally need to steal power from using homunculi as like batteries, like via treadmills or something, or it's a situation where the only way you power it up is by feeding it human corpses, which I don't know how that would make sense.
Black magic, just
Yeah. But at the same time,
that's all I can think
the
of.
point is that it would be highly illegal and immoral. So
Yes.
obviously the rain would be like, oh, what's the cost?
I don't know. I feel
Oh,
like a national emergency would permit some people to be like, maybe the corpses can go
oh my!
if it means
You know
our
what this
safety.
machine was? If it took human bodies, it would be a volcano. Literally, we sacrifice you to volcano god so he doesn't
Yeah,
swipe
it
our
is.
asses.
It's in that idea. It is literally just fucking Carthage. It's just Carthage. It's just fucking the people in the Punic War.
Oh my
Make it
god.
rain all over Kanai Ward. To think, even the rain has been artificial this whole time.
The
There's
meat
no
bun, the
truth in
food,
city.
the
Everything is a
fucking
lie.
weather.
I mean,
Honestly, that makes
well,
it a
actually,
pretty.
no. I wouldn't say that meat buns are artificial because they're literally made of meat. Like, if anything, like if they were made of,
Fair.
if they were made
People
of
eat enough
plants,
artificial stuff nowadays that they might as well.
I was gonna say if it's made of plants, then I would definitely say it's artificial, just because you know.
No, artificial isn't plants either. Artificial is something man-made.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking of vegan foods, like how that's referred as like artificial flavoring or something.
I think usually those avoid artificial flavorings.
Oh,
Artificial
okay.
flavoring is stuff you find in stuff like Doritos.
What is this?
And where did Kurumi go? Oh shit! They go ultra
just said-
instinct mode. Okay,
Oh,
that is
I
bad.
see they lose their shit. It keeps them calm mostly and docile.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's really bad.
Nah, that's fine.
Okay.
What's going on? What's
Oh
happening?
no. God. Oh shit, she's dead.
What's wrong?
We meet at last.
Hey, Makoto.
Tsuchi.
We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body?
Yes,
Here,
actually.
lend me a hand.
What? Okay. How is this gonna help? Yeah, I
Like,
just.
what do you want me to grab?
Well, he put out his hand, but like, what's that gonna do? Is my question.
Right. He just fucking bashes our head into the steel pipe.
Oh, just pulling him over the pipe? He's just
That's
gonna.
it?
He's just walking
Hey,
over.
you lazy fucker! Just climb over it.
I just realized his shoes are platform shoes, but not
Yeah,
just that. They
he's-
have a
he-
middle section
He's
missing.
extremely short, even with his elevated shoes. Damn. This dude's just fucking. I don't know. Abdullah? That's the name of that
I
one
don't know.
famous.
I'm guessing he's
I
turning
don't
back
know.
on, so they'll be non-rage. Honestly, good decision. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
And now calm music is playing.
Somber moment in. It fucking starts.
It does make him in a better light. If there's literally a specific reason to have the rain, that is for the public safety.
Also explains why they don't remember what happened. They fell asleep for a week. That the
What?
blank week mystery is the week where he came in and the lights, like the clouds weren't there. That's how he helped. They must have they implemented this thing and turned it off, fucking, causing the sunlight to come out, which turned all of the citizens into this. The blank week mystery is the last time the sun was out like this, because Kurumi just
Okay.
fucking collapsed and fell
Okay, yep.
asleep.
I can see that,
And
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
and,
okay.
and that's how Makoto saved Kanai Ward, is by either like making this or just like knowing what to do, which is exactly what he's doing now. He's
Yeah,
just doing the
okay.
same thing.
What destroyed? I guess at this point, if that is what knocked them out was the sunlight, what destroyed their place? Was that the zombies? Was that the
Yes.
homunculi? So they just turned into the fucking Hulk.
Back.
It seems like things have settled down. What was that?
Is it because I stopped the device?
Yep.
Yes.
Master, be careful.
Congratulations, Yuma. You finally arrived at the truth of this city.
Congratulations? Enough! I've had enough of your games!
Oh shit.
Games. I've been taking this seriously the entire time. Especially when it comes to Kanai Ward.
What is your goal? Why are you doing this?
Doing what? He's literally not doing anything here.
I just realized that if he knows what happens to defects, of course he would know to turn on the machine. Like, what if only defects get affected this way, right? Because he wasn't affected by it. If he's a homunculus, which seems quite likely, it means real
Like
homunculuses.
they did are like all around us. Is just the fucking artificial weather that keeps them, docile or whatever.
Well, no, he would have gone feral just now if because the sun was out.
Well, is he a homunculus? The fact that he didn't
yeah.
pass out kind of
I'm pretty.
makes it the idea where he's not.
No.
Because
If you
Kurumi
pass
passed
out,
out.
no. If you pass out, you took blood. They took your blood, and you're a citizen.
No. Well, they took your blood in an event like that they know about. The Blank Week mystery is when they were asleep.
The point.
because
Yeah, you go.
no, you go ahead.
Okay. The reason why he is a homunculus is that the UG made a successful homunculus. It escaped, and that, and it escaped.
Well, the idea of a successful homunculus is the one that's not brain dead. But the other issue is fucking that he
Well,
might not be the other homunculuses like Kurumi or whatever like she fell asleep in this like condition
well,
which
I
gives
don't
to
think
the idea.
I would guess she's not a homunculus unless if
Well, that's the thing. That's what makes sense though. If they were the homunculi and they needed like because that was also what our passing idea was as well was that they needed the rain to be like fully active and the failed ones are the ones that are fucking just brain dead.
yes.
But that brings the question: if she's not a homunculi, why would she pass out from the sun?
I think that has something to do
Which
with
is
I think that has something to do with the blood test or
that they did
programming.
beforehand.
Yes.
I mean, that's possible.
Because they said the blank week mystery happened after before all this happened. Like they were stating that before the borders were closed, they did a blood drive to get everyone's blood. The blank week mystery happened, and then isolation, I think, kicked in. I think that's the order. And if that is
Yes,
okay. So
I
they took
think.
the blood. They somehow made it so every citizen who got their blood taken gets knocked out somehow. Not gonna explain how that happened, but whatever. That's my guess. Um.
I'm gonna stick with
Well, okay,
mine.
no, that one. Well, no, we didn't see the other town citizens, but they weren't knocked out immediately. But neither was, I guess, Karumi, because we just saw her fall after a few seconds. So maybe maybe the other citizens got inside and immediately got clocked out. You know.
Right.
So if the town citizens are getting knocked out, I would assume it's connected to the blood drive, and the reason why he's not affected is that he wasn't a citizen. He came here from the outside before the isolation state was enacted.
Okay, and you're suggesting
And
that he's the UG's one,
yes,
and the rest of them, including the ones that pass out, are the ones from Kanai Ward.
yes,
Okay.
and what I'm saying is homunculi that are defective get affected by the sun, where they basically go anger mode and gamer mode, and they have all the rage ever. You know.
Right.
But he's not a
And
defect, so
are
he
the
wouldn't be affected.
semi successful ones just the ones that pass out or something?
Well, here's one
Or
other thing:
is it
is that
just
it could be depending on if they have
or
sunlight
is it just the
contact,
blood
because
thing?
we don't know if the ones underground are being affected, like in the factory. Like, do they need direct sunlight to go anger mode? Because if that's the case, then it just means anyone outside as a defective would only be the affected ones. But obviously, they didn't give us like B-roll footage of inside the factory, so we don't know if they were also adversely affected.
You still don't know? I want you to understand the truth about this place.
The truth? You mean this big device?
This is but a small portion of the truth. Of course, I'm the one who created this contraption, although it's a rather makeshift design.
So they've seen. What the hell? So they've seen the sun before. He just made this when he got here.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
I thought this was already here before he was here. That's how they didn't know about the sun. Because I thought the point was that they didn't know the sun, or like they knew it from science, like they knew it existed, but they'd never seen it in person or something. Like in Conan where they'd never seen the sun.
We got news that they
Using the
fucking
old
only
bathhouses
just now
truly
got
was-
these fucking clouds a couple of years ago. They already said that.
I don't remember that info.
What? That was a huge thing Kuruma said, is that the clouds and rain just started after the Blank Week mystery.
Okay. Okay. That specific. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now I remember that. Okay. Well, I was thinking that they would maybe they like fainted from the sun because they hadn't seen it before. That was the only idea I could think of.
Just it's the sun. It's just the average British person. Fucking
But anyway, yeah, I that was
Brilliant, hmm?
I just didn't
The
know if they
melding of
seen
my
it before.
genius ideas and the world's best
brain
technology.
farted, forgot a thing.
Why
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about
did
that
you
piece of
even
evidence.
make it?
I don't owe you any explanations. But you've made it this far, so you deserve something. As you know, Amaterasu's experiment resulted in defective homunculi. Do you know the fatal flaw within all defective homunculi? One is an extreme decrease in intelligence when they're resurrected. In other words, they turn into zombies. They may be immortal, but upon returning from death, they become monsters that seek human flesh. The other flaw is sunlight.
Sunlight?
Okay.
When defective homunculi encounter sunlight, they become extremely stressed and lose control. They'll return to normal if you block out the sun, but while they're berserk, they lose all reason and memories.
See,
Reason
okay, it
and
is what I
memory?
said. Which is that fucking Kurumi is a fucking homunculi because she just fucking blacks out and they lose their memories, which is also what we were questioning earlier. How do you mats lose your memory? It's the fact that the
What
citizens
that so
themselves are.
that means everyone. I don't know if that is the okay. My problem
Well,
with
it's
this
what
is
it's
that
suggesting.
if everyone is a homunculus, but this is a defective issue. No one looks like a defective homunculus.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I was saying is that there's two different homunculi. And that's what I was questioning earlier with what you meant was that if he's a homunculi as well, and I was like, do you mean like he's just from the UG and every other homunculi in Kanai Ward is just like the ones that like Koeska made or something?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you're like,
Everyone
yeah,
from here, I would say, is Amaterasu zombies. He's
yes.
UG homunculus, and we haven't seen a successful homunculus from Amaterasu. At least an obvious one, unless they're obviously really hidden really well.
To be exact, it's an allergic reaction to ultraviolet rays. If left in this state, they eventually die. But things will continue to spiral out of control. Once they die, they turn into zombies.
Okay, so
Oh.
okay, that's how they turn into zombies. Is that they just okay? That's a little bit of expansion on what I said, but cool, cool, cool.
So that's why it looked like a tornado, is because there were people going berserk because they got left outside in the sun.
Right, and some of them just
So
fucking
okay,
died.
are they? If everyone in town is a homunculus, right? What are they saying that everyone is dead? That every
Well, no,
natural born.
every no, not that they're all dead. It's saying that they don't have to be dead to be a homunculi. It's saying that it's just that once they do die, they still come back and turn into zombies.
So they're no. So they're saying that they're
They're
normal people,
immortal.
and
They're
they got
but
turned
they're
into
immortal.
homunculus.
They're immortal except for when they die. Then they're not, but they're still immortal. It's just not them anymore. They're immortal by like I guess aging in every other facet, but
But
if they're like killed like what we've been doing, or like their spirit leaves like what we've been doing, then they turn into
here's my
zombies.
question: if homunculus are born out of single like cells or whatever, how are people turned into homunculus? Is it like a vampire situation where you just have to get like a
Is it a
shot?
replacement situation where they just fucking implemented the memories into new homunculi of all their
Well, what I was
citizens?
thinking is, if they all were homunculus, why would you keep the normal people? Especially if you need to feed
Well, that's
all of
the
them.
thing. Did they? They said all citizens like go into your homes, which is just that every citizen, there are no more normal people. Every citizen was turned into one.
guess my question is, did the homunculus grow in people, or were the homunculus grown
They
separately
didn't
and they
actually get their blood.
replaced
They
them?
just got a fucking shot that fucking
Well, that's
implants
what I'm
like a
thinking,
fucking
right? That would be
disease
the
in
best
them.
excuse. Yeah.
It would be an excuse, yeah, that is true.
And it's like, but because from my understanding, they had to grow outside of the person. They couldn't grow inside the person. So that's why I'm confused. As in, if these are all homunculus, where are the originals? Are they all dead? Have they been
Are they the
mulched
one?
up
They're the
into
ones being
meat
put in the meat
buns?
buns. Yeah.
And it so that was my question. As in, if they have to be grown outside, where are the owners?
In other words, sunlight is the greatest enemy of the defective homunculi.
So you are blocking out the sun for them. And to do that, you created a cage of rain over the entire city?
When the clouds grow thick enough to block the sun, rain starts to fall. It's a natural phenomenon. To keep them stable requires clouds thick enough to cause rainfall. I can form rain clouds all across Kanai Ward from here. The altitude and wind conditions make it ideal. The result, of course, is that Kanai Ward became a city of unending rain.
Why build such a major contraption just for some defects?
Because he cares about them. Now you're sounding like the asshole,
I forgot
Makoto.
I muted it. Well, what I was gonna say is that if it's affecting Kurumi, clearly it's not just for the defects. Like, that's his point. He's saying that, well, no, he was saying this only affects the defects. He was saying that their major flaws are no intelligence and their weakness to sunlight. But at the same time, if everyone gets knocked out, it's not a defective issue. It's a homunculus issue. You know?
Defects,
That's the
hmm?
problem, is that they're all
Who are you to say
defects.
something like that?
What do you mean?
You've lost so much on your long journey here. But now, well, look at your hands. What do you have left?
Of this.
Right. Maybe I am empty. But I've been able to face many truths by relying on the strength of my friends. I didn't make it this far on my own. It was thanks to those who helped me.
Especially yours truly.
So, even though I'm empty, I have everyone with me.
So
Do
it's-
you?
it's-
I'm
it's
still
all-
dead.
So it's all for one, is what we're talking about. Or sorry, no. Reverse that.
One for all.
Yeah, one for all.
That's why I was able to corner you.
Really? Did you really corner
Really?
him?
Did we corner him or did he corner us?
I don't think either of us are cornered. We just met up in the same room. This is
Yeah,
like if
we
were
just kind of met
This is
up.
like if we're in a hallway, but the hallway's just a little bit too skinny for us to walk by each other, so we're both just having a talk at this point, you know?
Corner me? An interesting way to put it. But if you want to corner someone, this is how you do it.
True. With a gun, that definitely helps.
Fair! He never said he had a gun!
I mean, does he have to show his hand?
He might shoot us, and we might come back to life. That's honestly a real possibility in my mind. because I made the offhand saying of what if we're a homunculus.
One pull of the trigger and you're dead. Looks like I've got you cornered, Yuma. There's a spark in your eyes. Like you still have an ace up your sleeve. Okay, fine. Play your card. Let's finish this. Use the power of the Book of Death!
He knows about that?
Obviously.
What do we do, Shinigami?
Dude,
I mean, he
gods.
did specifically reference it, like,
Yeah.
I mean, again, again, this is a bit of assumption on his part, because, like, imagine we didn't have it, and it's just like, what the fuck are
It's
you
like, what?
talking about, man?
I hate to use him now that he's spoiled the whole thing, but let's do it. And honestly, you'll be killed if I don't, Master.
Thank you.
The target mystery is the collection of corpses found in the factory refrigerator. Considering the scale of all of this, even I have no idea what the mystery labyrinth will look like.
What's wrong? Hurry up. The mystery you want to solve is right here. Come on. Solve Kanai Ward's ultimate secret! Expose all of my crimes! It's kill or
All
be
the
killed.
information, we already know what it is, right?
There's no time to hesitate.
Wait,
Are you sure? One wrong move, and you'll be forever trapped in the mystery labyrinth.
Of course. And I won't blame you if that happens.
I'm not gonna lie, I would bet this. And I would bet he wouldn't shoot because we have the very valuable machine behind us. Like, it'd be one thing if we had nothing behind us, but, like, the fact we
He doesn't
have...
know his level of aim. He could just be good at aiming.
Well, even so, what if the bullet, like, went through? If it shoots through, if it got through us... Because this is a revolver, this isn't, you know, just like a
Yeah, it's
a
not like a
Glock.
9mm. Yeah,
So,
it's not.
so the fire, the power is going to be insane. So if it ends
It's
up
gonna be
going
better,
through
right.
us, wouldn't that end up hitting the machine? And
It depends on
potentially
how
doing damage?
like how easy it is to damage the machine. It could be just like fucking a tank.
You've saved me so many times already.
Yeah.
He's just like looking at us stare, like silently.
Let's do it, Shinigami. This may be the
Whoa,
final
did he get
mystery
closer?
labyrinth.
Yeah, he's somehow walking towards us and not making any comments.
Arise, mystery labyrinth!
Does Makoto get to join us in the mystery labyrinth as a detective? That would be awesome.
I would be interested.
That
in
would be
yeah.
awesome.
He's not frozen. Or the shader
could be.
isn't. The shader doesn't show him being frozen. Maybe it didn't load in yet.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see in a second. Saving. Nope, he's frozen. God damn it. Okay. Well, we are 3 minutes over time. So, if you enjoyed this video, do this on the top screen. If you have any questions, send them in comments below or to our Discord server. They'll be linked in the description and our about section. And the medias are in the same two places as they're associated. On the left is recommendation from YouTube, and the right is the series Raincoat in its entirety. And I have to say, I wasn't considering the fact that the town could be homunculus because I didn't know how you would either replace everybody or if they could be grown in the body. I thought that would be a leap in logic, but yeah,
James Bond burgered everyone.
that was definitely your theory. So if it ends up being true that everyone in town is homunculus, which I could see, if the reason that there's an alert is that everyone in town is a homunculus, it is weird that I swear he said the problem with defects is that intelligence and light and that they can't take UV rays. So why is he complaining that we're calling them defects? He's the one who called them a defect in the first place. Like, sure, we're not a homunculus, or at least I don't think we are.
He called us out and was like, "You're basically defective too." That's all it was. It's not like getting angry at us for calling them defect. It was more like, well, fucking take a look at yourself.
The way he said it's like, I was like, do you have the
No,
right to call them defect, is what I was
right.
thinking.
that is kind of what it is because that's what it was because, you know, he was also empty or whatever, you know?
Oh, okay. Like as
Because
if he's a
he's a fucking
homunculus.
reject. Yeah, like, you're also a fucking reject, look at what you've been
I
doing.
feel like there needs to be a different word then, because there's definitely levels of rejects in that case. Like
Oh,
there's the worst
well, yeah,
level where you're
that is what I
mindless.
was saying, that's what I was asking you earlier as well.
Well, I didn't.
Alright.
I didn't think there would be multiple levels of rejects. Like I thought that it was
Well, he
like,
did say that they only become like zombies after they die, which is the where the brain dead part comes in. The
yeah,
part is that after they die, they don't come back the same, and that's how they're defects.
okay, all right, I
Alright, but I
see
do
now.
have to go.
Yeah, all
Oh,
right,
sorry.
no worries. But yeah, we'll
Alright.
see you next time. Fill Shades.